Unforgettable Forgetter, the podcast where I inspire people in the areas of mental, social, spiritual, emotional, and physical well-being. Episode 4. Let's get to it. What I forgot this week. This week I forgot to be more responsible. Okay, so I partook in something I had that I had little business in partaking in just because I wanted to taste it. And so there were some side effects from tasting this thing. And yeah, I felt horrible, like absolutely horrible. Horrible was not myself. Horrible. So, method to end that madness is stay in your lane, man. Don't be greedy. Don't taste stuff. Don't, experiment if you know who you are and if you know what you stand for. You continue to stand for that. Not knocking people who partake in whatever. I mean, you could be partaking in skydiving or partaking in running 26.2 miles, or you can be partaking in some other things. Hey, live your life. If that is contributing to your well-being, I'm just telling you the method to end the madness of what I partook in is no, Jian is staying in her lane and she is not going to forget to be more responsible next time. Health topic of the week. We are talking about ways on continuing to improve our quality of sleep. So, going to bed early to rise early. How many of us go to bed early? I used to. I don't, but I'm going to get back to it. And there's this psychiatrist and psychotherapist by the name of Tracy Mark. She's a medical doctor. And she states, I'm going to read it. Going to sleep early and waking early syncs the body's clock with the Earth's natural circadian rhythms, which is more restorative than trying to sleep while the sun is up. So, going to bed early and rising early is a lot more efficient than going to bed late and rising late and then taking a nap when the sun is up. A lot of us like to take naps. I like to take naps. But if we go to bed early and rise early, we have more energy typically. And so we don't need a nap. But you will get tired earlier in the day because it's just time for you to go to sleep again. Also, in 2008, the University of North Texas completed some research, right? And what they did was they did a poll. If you identified yourself as an early bird or early riser, then you had your GPA was a full grade point higher than those who went to sleep later because they were up studying later. So if you are an early riser, then you had a 3.5, and if you were a night owl, then you had a 2.5. Ain't that something? And also some research that was published in the Journal of Applied Social Psychology stated that early risers are more proactive than evening people, and so they tend to be better at business. So that means that we need to go to bed early to rise early so we can get this money. In my Easy E voice from Straight Outta Compton. Okay, press and fly. This is just episode 4, and I've been having some negative thoughts about stopping, right? And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that does this or who has negative thoughts whenever they're working towards something. So I'm just going to talk myself through it. And in talking myself through it, I feel like I should let you guys know that you should not give up on your goals and your dreams because you have negative thoughts. Jim Quick, he's a brain trainer. He said that whenever you have an ant, which is an automatic negative thought, you should get rid of it. Now, ignoring something and getting rid of something are two different things. Ignoring something is pretending that it's not there. But getting rid of it, you have to acknowledge it and move on, right? So when I get this thought, for example, you're not going to be successful with this. I'm like, okay, I may not be, but I'm going to continue on my journey, complete all of the steps with going towards my goal and see what happens. That's how you acknowledge that negative thought and you keep it moving. So in order to press through your negative thought, just talk yourself through it and keep going. If we don't continue to put one foot in front of the other, you're going to stop. Whenever you stop, everything else around you stop. And then you get nothing accomplished. And then 10 years from now, you're in the same spot because you stopped, because you talked yourself out of something. So when you have a negative thought, just talk yourself through it, keep it moving, one foot in front of the other and watch 10 years from now, you're going to be super dope. Because I know I am. By then, I've been done gave about 15 TED Talks. Alright, y'all. So that was episode 4 of the Unforgettable Forgetter. Thank you so much for joining me again. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know things that you guys want to talk about, because it is kind of difficult coming up with topics, but it's not. I don't need to know what the people want. I do it for the people. You know, until next week, please be and strive for well-being, and make sure you press and fly. What's up, bro?
What's up?
What you doing?
Swimming.
Swimming?
Freely.
Swimming freely, that's what I'm talking about. We free in these streets. No, you're not, baby. Mousy. Mouse, calm down. You're all right.
You're killing me. Everything itchy.